well. So they've gained themselves a lot of map control. Smokes fly out this outside area. Ethan's going to dump some flashes over the top to enable these SL players to push.
Tarek making those entries, or at least trying to make the entries, does get the first, of course, onto Rain. In the meanwhile, Yanko trying to take some control on the A bomb site, and he has been able to do that. Can't quite double down, runs out of bullets, and now the onus is onto Adren. Olaf Meister in one of his favorite positions as well, but gets backed up by Yanko. And all in all, FaZe have done pretty well there on the A-bomb site. Now just starting to bloom. Molotov going in there as well. Tarek finds the opener onto Yanko, but they don't know that Adren is playing close. It's only a matter of time now before the rotate comes across to the A-bomb site from NRG. Rain, only the 1-for-1 from him, but Guardian still getting some work done, and there is a second for him as well. With 8 seconds left on the clock, I'm not sure that this is possible at all for FaZe. Maybe this bomb plant even gets denied, and it does. Olaf will win the round anyway, but had he not found that frag, the round was of course over for NRG regardless. Train being a CT-sided map, it is not necessarily time just yet for NRG to get too worried. The boost, the run boost, and Olaf Meister, he had no idea that was coming. Cirque will manage to find that frag. A trade back from Guardian does get rid of DAP, so we're back to 4 apiece.
Coming into this bomb site, they
Look
should
at the
be
expedition.
fine here.
Rain is having a bit of an interesting time, but Guardian a 1-for-1, that's not too bad. Adren also will fall, but I think with the position now that Rain is starting to push, going to see NRG have a difficult time holding on to this bomb site. Yanko will get the first onto Ethan. That really frees things up as well. Cirque now, having given away his position with the smoke grenade, perhaps easy pickings here for Rain, and indeed he will be.
Take control of the Brown Horse by himself, as the precedent's been set there previously that is what they do. Pressure on and just waste out that utility, set up Cirque for a potential pick, but he does get punished for it. Daps though gives them the man advantage. Smoke flies in from above SL, and these FaZe players are struggling to get in position.
Yanko, what's going on there? Adren's not going to be able to stabilize for FaZe, and it really relies on Olaf Meister now having a massive round. I mean, look at this position now with, like, what, 25 seconds here? If he gets behind, Daps finds a free kill. He spots the other guy down by E-Box.
Oh no, Tarek jumped into SL.
Bomb still hasn't been planted, Pilly. There's 16 seconds. Olaf Meister might be able to find a way to win this round if he can deny the bomb plant, which he might just. 4 kills there for Olaf Meister. Not going to be enough. Breezy was able to get the trade.
It's in a straight out upper ramp here.
Well, does his catch FaZe off guard, or is FaZe the one that are prepared? The grenade is good, and Adren only good enough for the one. They needed more out from him. Rain is going to try and take some control back toward the oil train. Olaf Meister pushing on forward here as well. The grenade doesn't look like it's going to do too much damage, and does not indeed. Rain just creeping on forward. Where is he going to pop up? It's a whack-a-mole game for Daps, and he does manage to secure it. Breezy's in such a strong position now as well. FaZe will not be winning this round. Yanko falls. Once again, it's just Olaf Meister left alive. Again, it's a 4v1 for him. If you could make it back to a 1v1 again, that'd be fantastic. But realistically speaking, unlikely scenario for Olaf this time. Guardian just walking up. Trying to help out Adren there, who's anchoring on the B bomb site. But it's Olaf Meister that's opened the account. Guardian finds himself a nice angle. This time it's Ethan going down.
It's just a very weird round coming out from NRG. They're really just very much walking out certain areas by themselves, maybe trying to sell something towards inner so that NRG can go back towards this outers area. But when both of your players just die, you kind of just look a bit silly in the 3v5.
It happens sometimes. Adren's got a nice off angle here as well. So if NRG do actually push toward the B bomb site, then they may have something coming for them. But it's A that is the name of the game, and Guardian goes down. So maybe there's still a chance here for NRG. But with only the 10 seconds on the board, it's going to have to be perfect, and it's not quite that at all. Forward, it's 7 apiece. You cannot be disappointed by that at all. Rain's just going to get popped in the head there by Ethan. Needs to be careful, though, with that position of Olaf Meister. If Breezy takes the timing incorrectly here, Olaf Meister is liable just to peek around the corner, and that may well be what happens. It does. And over on the B bomb site, the commitment has been confirmed by NRG. And for FaZe, this is about as good as they could have hoped for. Yanko, he's going to spray down 2. He's found the bomb as well. And 8-7, well, it's going to be coming up. That's going to be FaZe's for sure.
Man's walking down the stairs now. Yep, that's all it was. And he's tack up some rounds for themselves.
Adren are going to try and lead that charge into the B bomb site. Tarek spotted all of the info, and Cirque just sets himself, waits for the players to come out of ramp. That's going to be 3 for him. As Daps helps him out with the 4th there onto Adren. And Rain, well,
potentially. Take your chances with it.
What can Rain do here? Not a lot. I feel like I've cursed him a little bit there.
Not flashing anywhere in the mid-round. Now FaZe just going to be allowed to creep up Olaf. Pressure out SL, which has been given to them right at the start. Only Tarek's the one who's trying to be disruptive, walking up towards this E-box area and making a bit of a push in the mid-round.
That said, there is still a fair bit of late round utility here for NRG, but they might not get the opportunity to use it. Adren gets a little unlucky. Breezy actually finishes him off as he was about to find one frag himself.
Bails them out hugely. That man could have multi-fragged. That could have been a 2 for 0. Breeze shuts it down. Now FaZe in a 4-on-5.
There's a sigh of relief for NRG. Not that they know the danger they maybe were in. Guardian will drop Tarek, though. There's still a story left untold in this round. And I mean, for Daps right now on that B bomb site, this is a scary prospect heading towards him.
No molly, and he's got to hold on with an MP9. I don't think that's going to happen.
Good luck, my friend. Unfortunately, I don't know if my luck was going to do anything for him there. Rain gets an easy opener, and the bomb will go down. So it's put NRG into a bit of disarray now. 2-man on the retake. And FaZe have already got full control of this bomb site. Ethan doesn't quite win the aim duel against Yanko. Needed to win the aim duel. And Cirque, I mean, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to retake the B bomb site 1v3 with an AWP. So,
single time.
Well, at the moment, he's holding ramp.
Yeah, he's just going to take a shot and fall back, and he hits it as well. There you go. Daps out AWP's Guardian.
Yeah.
That's a headline for you.
Put that on the match ticker. Olof, though, will get the better of Breezy as he pushes a little bit out toward Ivy. Maybe a little over-eager to finish things off there for NRG.
And here's what we all wanted to see. Yanko's got the AWP.
Oh, yeah.
You excited about that, Jordan?
I'm ready. I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready, actually.
This 4-on-4 is going to be really rough for NRG, just because of where Olofmeister is. These AWPs doing so much work for NRG, though.
Yeah, definitely a threat for FaZe to be aware of.
Rain and Adren, though, we saw them do work up in this close position before. Both of them.
Superman Yanko can turn this one around for FaZe. Let's have a look. Where is he right now? Sitting on the bomb train. Scoped up. No one's going to peek him just yet by the looks of things. So the onus then falls onto Adren to push on forward here and try and find something that he can disrupt. If he gets this right, he may well find one or two. Daps falls. Time's starting to tick away in the favor of FaZe. Yanko couldn't quite land the flick.
This time it's Ethan, the man who's been doing damage in SL, as well as Daps holding onto this bomb site. They should be well aware of what FaZe likes to do on this B execute. And you got Cirque rotating in from the con.
Looks like the same execute that they used against the pistol round earlier. Will force Ethan off the train. Standing next to bomb train right now. FaZe have got no idea. He's going to get around the back. Olof does just survive courtesy of Adren. But it's still a favourable trade, all things considered, for NRG.
And this Innis bomb site is one of the more easily retakeable ones once you get that smoke onto the lower ramp, or you molly the upper ramp and you smoke on the bomb train. There's so many ways to do it.
And there's no counting to it. FaZe haven't got anything to play with here. Just the aim, and Adren, well, he had an opportunity there onto Daps, but can't quite take a hold of it. Guardian,
I think, obtained that SL control. Now pressure on towards T-Con.
Oh, Tarek knows. He knows exactly where Adren is, and that is going to be a great start to the round. Smart stuff from him.
Will threaten it all right now, so this 4-man setup on towards outer does get thrown away.
Yeah.
Bit of a mistiming there from Ethan. Does get flashed by his teammate. FaZe will take that one. Nice little gift wrapped, evening up the accounts.
Well, unfortunately now Yanko's in a bit of a spot of bother. Tarek will make easy work of him. Smoke to go down here. Ambitious here for FaZe to win the round, but always possible. Guardian's going to plant really open, and Rain's got himself again in not a bad position. He'll find Breezy. This suddenly starts to feel doable for FaZe, especially if Rain were to double down there, but it's not the case this time. Guardian, it's all on him. And Daps gets the better once more.
Make their way out this T-Con area, NSL area.
Not much time left here for FaZe, and that incendiary is going to be a big problem. Tarek as well, an even bigger problem. Olof and Adren go down on the B bomb site, so does Yanko. It's all falling apart across the map for FaZe.
Check very well, and that's how it happens sometimes, unfortunately.
In FaZe's mind right now, if they can take advantage of something, Yanko trying to bait Tarek out. Forces a lot of shots, and there's an opener for Adren. One of those flashbangs being used quite well by Guardian. Olofmeister through the smoke as well, gets another. But Cirque will settle for NRG.
Did a good job using the flashes to get out T-Con and set up some favourable fights for the riflers, but now they're running into the AWP.
Oh, well. Daps doesn't manage to connect the next shot. He doesn't have a whole lot of HP to play with. Rain creeping forward. He's been spotted out by Cirque. And that should be it. Well and truly done. Guardian doesn't even have any armor. This will be a tough one, I think, for FaZe, regardless.
Pretty decent setup on this A site. Double under balcony.
Yeah, there we go. Cirque starts off nicely. Ethan, another one as well, and FaZe have just been ripped apart. This pistol round is not going to last too long. NRG, they'll be pleased with that.
Definitive. So I want to see them start to set up those players, but that's not a good start. Double spray through the top mid smoke.
Yeah, and Ethan, he's been given so many opportunities there with the Mag 7. Doesn't really get it all going in the end. Guardian will finish him off.
Unfortunately, so they're really just going to have to cross their fingers and try to put the bomb down, but they won't even get the opportunity to do so. They're getting shut out before they can even make it across to the bomb site. Like, Org's just destroying them.
You can't crawl across a bomb site against an Org. Tarek won't quite be the one to finish things off here. Olafmeister has definitely had his moments in this series thus far, and I would say probably has been the pick of the bunch today for FaZe. But a 1v3, that feels a little bit out of the realms of possibility now, especially giving up so much HP. And Dren has opened up, though, onto DAP, so that's a small light of hope here for FaZe in the second gun round. With
Rain creeping up connector, he might be able to find the timing onto Breeze, which would create even more pressure. Does get bailed out by Ethan. Good push from the man, and now, but they look aware. Look at Olafmeister.
Yeah, but Tarek is going to spot the shadow.
Great
cross onto the head.
Great crosshair placement from the man.
Indeed, and Tarek gets the two-piece. So that's the bomb dropped as well. FaZe really in a problematic situation once again. Tarek just doesn't get the timing right there, peeking around behind him. It's going to give the frag over to Guardian. With all that said and done, though, NRG still have the numbers advantage, but I speak too soon. Guardian will bring it back. Cirque's in a nice angle. Misses the shot, however. 15 seconds, though, on the clock here, and FaZe are going to have to get a wriggle on. Guardian's the one with the bomb. He's just sitting the line, watching jungle, but he's going to be forced to plant now. And in the meanwhile, Adren actually gets Cirque. That means that Guardian can plant safe, makes the job so much more difficult for Breezy. But he might well still be able to make this one happen. Couple of quick headshots onto Adren. Guardian very low on HP, but it's not going to matter.
Yep, but it's, some might say, less prominent on a map like Mirage. Oh, this mid-fight seems to be going the way of FaZe. YNK doubles itself down to the man advantage for the T's, but just as soon as I say that, Tarek's punishing Olafmeister for trying to walk out B apartments, which is...
here for NRG to make work, especially now they've pretty much thrown all of their utility in. That kill, though, from Tarek will help out immensely. Now it comes down to the push, actually, from Adren, which is shut down by Cirque and Yanko. Can the man himself manage to find a 1v3 clutch? It starts off okay. He gets Cirque and daps down very low, finishes off both of them, and is the impossible going to happen? Tarek starts to push his way on forward. Yanko might just clutch this out. Not quite. Needed the headshot, really, at the end of the day. Yep. Assuming they can actually get that bomb plant down. Dap's flashed away. Rain will manage to secure the kill.
So on the retake, NRG, they've tried to just hold on to connector and take middle off of FaZe, which they've done successfully, but they lost CT spawn.
It's very fast on the retake from NRG, or at least the attempt of it. You say that is going to be a major asset for them, but right now no one from FaZe is peeking that angle. And Adren has managed to get rid of Tarek, so we're still playing catch-up right now for NRG as they work their way into the bomb site, and Olafmeister is unseen.
Quick one over towards B. Fast Archer smoke. Molotov expended from the CTs.
Quick A play worked, so why not a quick B play? Let's see how this one does turn out and how it pans out for FaZe. Already, Yanko has dropped. The rest, they've stalled themselves in the apartments. Maybe they thought that your balcony was actually much nicer than it is. Gee, but it doesn't look like that is going to be the case. A lot of noise being made, so Tarek will know what's coming and sets himself and deals with Rain quite nicely. The pre-fire as well as Guardian rocks himself around the corner, but bomb is not going to be retrievable here for Olaf. 1v3. Just save the AK. Won't go down after time, which is good at least to see. Damage done, but no kills coming out from the initial exchange in round number 15, the last of the half.
Look at this setup. Crossfire between Sandwich and under balcony.
Yeah, but Adren actually catches Cirque napping just a little bit. Still, it's not going to be favourable enough. Daps will get the trade, does give away his position there in Sandwich, but he's being covered off by Ethan. So right now, NRG are still looking fairly solid, although Olaf gets the timing right. Still a trade coming out from NRG, though. Rain with no HP to play with at all and needed the headshot. He gets it, keeps it alive now for FaZe. He'll push his way into CT spawn as well, and I'd be surprised if he got this frag. Tarek will finish it off. 8-7 again at the end of the first half. Flash or a smoke going across into short. And the rest of the NRG boys busting out of the apartments, but Rain and Olafmeister, they're shutting down the B bomb site right now. It seems to be closed. Breezy, though, he's got a battering ram. He's opened it up. Finding 3 kills with that Glock. Now swaps over to the USP, and Breezy on for the ace, but it might well be Daps that finishes it off. And it is. NRG will be happy with that regardless. 8 apiece, than anything else. Bomb's kind of rotated in the direction of T-Apps, but look at this from Olaf Meister. The sneaky assassin once again. We saw it on A in the last half, this time creeping up short. Does get the one. Rain, another for FaZe. So it's trades, but right now I'm not sure trades are enough for FaZe, given the weaponry advantage that NRG do possess. Gonna need to see some untraded kills, and that might just be it from YNK. This is looking decent, actually, for FaZe, particularly with that shot from YNK. This guy, you talk about the firepower of FaZe, YNK's finished it off himself. All three go his way.
NRG forcing into this one. Fairly spread out approach from them. Very quick up the underpass, trying to catch a timing of boosting into window, but the one-way absolutely destroys them. Losing players right and left in mid right now. Although Breeze has caught the timing, snuck out Palace with all the players emphasizing on middle towards FaZe Clan.
In that AK, he says, what a great spray down as well onto Olaf. All of a sudden, this round starting to slip away for FaZe. YNK, where are you? We need you again. Can it happen again, but the other way. Oh, it certainly looks like it. There we go. Tarek, it's going to pay off for him. I think he might well have run out of time, but that's a great shot on the Daps now. Just needs one more tickle onto Tarek. But he actually grabs a kit there, so he's got some more time. Oh. YNK's done it again.
Every
2v1.
Time.
An absolute madman.
Man,
he's a monster. Is he not fragging? I didn't quite catch a look. He had 14 kills.
He's not, but he's getting a lot of
close to it.
kills, and he's won like 3 very important clutches.
Yeah, definitely keeping FaZe just with the tip ahead right now.
Well, they're not a tip ahead in this round.
Woo.
There you go. Unfortunately, YNK's luck has run out in this round in particular.
Well, it's going to have to be someone else this time. Going to be Olaf Meister. He's on the off angle. Dren needs to win that aim battle, though, to make it possible at all, even if Olaf Meister grabbed 1 or 2.
Could find a pick here for FaZe.
Yeah, could certainly. Guardian's in a great spot, but Tarek maybe even a better one. Can he double down? Needed 2 there, I think, for NRG. Guardian and Rain are putting in the hard yards for FaZe at the moment. Daps and Ethan left alive. Exchange of frags has favored FaZe at this point, but we go back now into a 1v2. That was an explosion. But it actually has backfired. NRG will face the loss in this round.
From NRG, they had control of Connector.
Oh, Olaf's going to be punished for this one. Breezy just wrapping around the corner, chases him down. It's a game of cat and mouse, and we know in this case the cat is going to win. Daps pushing on forward, and his way has been made a little easier there, courtesy of Ethan. Guardian now trying to step in and make a difference for FaZe, but it is just not going to happen. NRG, what a clean entry into the B bomb site.
So again, NRG here going for a bit of pressure and control towards middle. Olaf Meister's trying to get a bit aggressive in the mid round.
Does Cirque hang around as this smoke fades? That's going to get the better of him. No! What a flick! Cirque says bye-bye, Adren.
Could play the angles around this jungle area.
Oh, how many angles? Well, not enough. Daps just cleans him up. Everyone is getting cleaned up on FaZe. NRG have just walked into the bomb site and said, thank you very much. YNK is on his own in middle. We've seen him clutch a few rounds out, but this one is definitely too much to ask for.
So this time it's the AWP on Olaf Meister towards that short position. He hasn't been able to find a lot of opportunities to get aggressive in the mid round. Oh my god, Ethan. How are you hitting these, man?
NRG storming their way onto the A bomb site. This is all but done. FaZe are going to have to execute a 3v5 retake on the A site. Once NRG get a bit of a wriggle on and put that bomb down.
Just taking their time, making sure that they deny any potential aggression, and they do so perfectly.
Olaf's been given an opportunity here, though, 2 with the AWP, but he's lost his remaining teammate, and now Olaf is going to have to get the ace clutch in a 1v3. It seems impossible. What can Olaf Meister do here? He's got a bit of time to work with, no defuse kit, and peeks right out into the sightline of Cirque. So that'll be that. NRG are the 3rd team through to the Kudos Bank Arena, and it looks like a pretty standard day at the office there for NRG, all things